Hello, everyone. Namaste. Will you say an Om with me? Now stay with that silence and just be for a while I speak to you. So today I want to talk to you about experiencing your true self and how to experience your true self. In this video, I'm going to show you how to experience your true self or your spirit self. The spirit self is hard to describe. It can't really be described with words. That would be kind of like trying to tell someone that you deeply love how you feel with words. You're just limited by words and you can't really do it. So I've always been aware of my spirit self, a kind of a light shining in me since I was a child, but I was never really sure that that was my spirit self, that was my soul that I heard about in church. I didn't really know. So when I was in high school, there was a time when I drank a whole lot of coffee, and it was kind of it was at night. So when I went to bed, so I could go to school the next day, I couldn't sleep because my mind was just racing um, with all kinds of thoughts, and I couldn't stop it. So I experienced an inner voice or an inner feeling that said, I want my mind to stop. I want this thinking to stop. So that was the first time I experienced myself in a way that was completely separate from my mind. And that experience convinced me that my mind is not who I am. My true self is the spirit self. The mind, feelings, and body are all changeable and impermanent. Your true self is permanent. It will always be. And it's unchanging. It's the same now as it was when you were born. It's hard to describe it. It can't really be described with words. So it's the part of you that observes. That's all it does. It impartially observes things. It observes your thoughts. It observes your emotions. It's the unchanging part. It's like a glow or a light inside of you. That's how I experience it. And I think most people experience it like that also. If you don't experience it or if you can't feel it, I'll talk about that a little bit later in this video. But this inner glow, this inner light, our spirit self, our soul, is what connects us all. It unites all living things because all living things have it. Even a blade of grass has that glow of life inside of them. And anyone can experience the spiritual realm directly. You don't have to go to a guru or a minister or anybody else to experience this yourself. So the effects of accessing your spirit self, you'll have more creativity, you'll have more insights and intuition, more clear thinking, more sane thinking. You'll learn to act from the heart and to be selfless. You'll learn abundance, how you can make things come to you, the power of manifesting, being able to shape your reality. Those are all byproducts of knowing your true self and being close to your true self. Having a connection to the divine. All you have to do is to believe and have that connection with your true self, and you'll be able to connect with the divine. Now, if you don't believe in divinity or spirituality at all, these concepts can still help you because it will help you control your thinking and get in control of your brain as opposed to having it control you. It gives freedom from suffering caused by the mind, body, and the emotions. Awakening to your true self lets you know that you are connected to this universal source. It's you at your core. At your core is love and beauty, and that is your true self. Your natural being is in belonging and in unity. So, how do you experience this? Now remember, anyone can access this part. It's your true self, it's your natural self. Everyone has it. It's just a matter of taking your attention away from your mind, your emotions, and your body and directing that attention towards your spirit self. If you can't access your spirit self, you can't feel that feeling inside yourself. Chances are, I've had this before, and what was going on with me is I was drinking way too much, and I was way too caught up in the physical world with things like making money, attracting women. That was a really important thing for me back then, and I was drinking way too much. So I found that when I realized that I was getting out of control and I got myself back in control, I stopped the drinking, started living a more healthy manner, and started putting things in better perspective. I gained that feeling back. And the closer you get to that feeling, the more important it will be to you to maintain it and to help it grow and become stronger, and to develop abilities like manifesting and to use your spirit self to create abundance in your life and for the people around you. As those things happen, it just being able to do those things and being able to feel your spirit self and be close to that will become more and more important to you. So if you can't access it, I recommend that you take a look at your life and see if there are things that you could do that would help you get in touch with your spirit self. And chances are you know what those things are that you need to change. So all you have to do is let go of your body mind. Just set it aside for a while. Now this may be hard for a lot of people, and it sounds like I'm just making it sound like an easy thing just by saying that, but really all you have to do is set it aside for a little while and be quiet. Believe me, it'll be there when you're ready to come back to it. So that's all you have to do. You set aside your body and your mind, focus on that glow that can be felt in your chest or in your diaphragm region. Meditation will help you focus on your spirit self. If you find your true self and you just keep directing your attention to it, it will become easier and easier to live from your heart and to develop abundance in your life and to be close to your spirit self, to be able to communicate with the divine. Those are all reachable things that you can do. You got to keep your true self as the place of returning, as your home base, where you return after your mind has activity and things. You return back to this place inside, to your true spirit self, and that's all there is to it. If you work at this, then I guarantee you'll be able to experience your true self. So give it a shot, and if you're already experiencing your true self, I hope that you stay with it and that it gets stronger and stronger and becomes better and better of an experience for you. Thanks for joining me. Namaste.